underway, fellas. If you take a look, if y'all see from what we see, the sideline is deeper than Mo Hassan's pockets. It's a lot of people out here right now. My goodness, everybody has come to see the battle of Florida.
Oh, shot! First play! Oh, my goodness.
That would have been a statement, kid.
Looking for Caden Dixon-Wyatt immediately. Another wide receiver from SFE going to Ohio State. South Florida's turning into the Ohio State wide receiver factory.
It is, unfortunately. We see Jameer Brown was here early, the #1 guy in his class as well. But Neiman Lawrence, quarterback for SFE, we talk about the quarterback history for this program. Guys like Geno Smith, Huntley in the past, Teddy Bridgewater. He is next in line, and he is just a freshman with tons of offers already. It wouldn't surprise me if you were the #1 guy in his class when he comes out.
And as you mentioned, Geno Smith over there representing that SFE, former player for SFE as well. Hey, Kieran, imagine having somebody like that to give you tutelage, knowledge about the game. You're a young guy like Neiman. I mean, I couldn't think of a better pro to give you game. And they say Geno is a player's coach.
No, he definitely is a player's coach. I mean, his dad, head coach of the team. And look, SFE has so much talent. They have so many talented players. They got Jeremiah Smith in the building, Brandon Ennis in the building. That's a catch. Eric McFarland with a big first down right there, advancing to win the game. And I mean, they have so much talent all over the place. So many guys that are going to be NFL superstars that came out of SFE. I'm excited to see what this next crop, what this next generation can go out here and do.
Absolutely. Speaking of stars, that's Jeremiah Smith. I mean, he's my Lord and Savior. If you're an Ohio State Buckeye fan, man, I'm telling you, this kid is dynamic. I'm going to go ahead and say it, the best college football wide receiver in the nation. What an amazing freshman season. I cannot wait to see more of him on the Buckeyes.
And speaking of #1 wide receivers, there's Tristan Keys, the 5-star extraordinaire committed to Louisiana State University. And guy, I mean, SFE just grows these receivers, just out of nowhere.
No, absolutely. It makes Neiman's job so much easier when you have a guy like Tristan Keys, the LSU commit, doing such a good job here in this low red zone, finding the open window, being quarterback friendly, giving him a presence to rely on, and a good first drive there for SFE.
Yeah. And guys, we know it's a lot of bragging rights on this game. This is not just a normal game. Add it to the fact that we're on NFL Network. This is the battle of Florida. Two of the most OG 7-on-7 teams in the state of Florida going at it on NFL Network at night. I mean, I couldn't think of a better matchup.
Yeah, and to me, on the other end is Dia Bell, one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. He's just coming off of an Elite 11 MVP performance. He's committed to Texas. He's the future for the Longhorns there for Steve Sarkisian. I think this is the storyline of the entire weekend. The addition of Dia Bell on this Raw Miami roster, one of the most talented wide receiving crews you'll see in the entire country, led by Bryson Wright, the freshman phenom we were just talking about. Can Dia Bell gel with this group? That, to me, is the question.
Absolutely. Dia Bell, son of NBA player Raja Bell. He got some game. As you see, Bryson Wright, the 14-year-old sensation who recently won Offensive Player of the Year. He's one of the most dynamic wide receivers you'll ever find. And by the way, he's 14.
It's ridiculous. He's huge. It seems like he's gotten taller and bigger and stronger since the last time we've seen him. And this is, I mean, look, regardless of the records this weekend, regardless of the position that they're in, SFE's in a gotta-win situation right now. It doesn't matter to them. They win this game, they're the kings of South Florida. That's what matters.
Bragging rights are certainly on the line. A lot of trash talk. You gotta love it.
Dia Bell under the snap. Takes a shot, got a man, easy completion. But we mentioned Raw Miami came out yesterday really shaky. And I think a lot of that had to do with Dia Bell coming in with this brand new team. It's not easy to connect. It's not always easy to know new guys. But I feel like whatever they went through yesterday, they left it in the past. This team is firing on all cylinders.
No doubt. It looks like a completely different Dia. He's already up to 10 touchdowns now. He's playing like the Dia that we all know and love. If he continues to perform like this, I think they have a solid chance to win it all tomorrow.
I think it's just comfortability in the offense. And right there, Mr. Robert Ortega in the end zone. Look at him right there celebrate his 4th year in OT7 and his last year celebrate. Look at that. Triple zeros is his usual number. He had to wear something different today, but we love Robert Ortega out there, man, making it happen.
Way to put on a show on NFL Network. We got a top ball game.
You already know, man. We don't really mess with them when we speak on their name. So we know he need to go.
Hey, Cam, you're a South Florida legend. You went to Miami Northwestern. You went to the Miami Hurricanes. Now you're in the league. Can you tell these boys? I try to tell them South Florida football is different. It's the best in the country. Kieran thinks it's Texas. I need you to back me up here.
I
can see from his facial expression, he don't know what he kind of feeling. just to see how a 7-0 game feel. You can see the stands. You can see packed up on the sideline. And it's just a 7-0 game. Everybody ain't probably out. You know, we got the West Fest, and then you got Booker T with their stuff, so they probably taking 75%. So just imagine if it was nothing to do this weekend.
Yeah.
Packed up.
No, it is amazing. I see how small the stands are at a premier high school institution, and I see how big they are in Texas too.
Wow.
I see the you know the attendance at the state championship game.
That was crazy to say.
No, I'm joking. No. It's honestly, this has been an amazing turnout, and seeing everybody on the sideline, the community here in South Florida, it's amazing. You can tell it's more than football. It's the people.
Yeah, you can see a bunch of guys. You got at least 15, 20 guys that's in college right now, and you can probably count like 5 on your hand that's in the league. So it's like
exactly. Now, you can see the guys like Jeremiah. We see Tramel back over here on the sideline. Brandon Ennis, Carnell. I mean, it's been amazing to see. Now, and also what Patrick Peterson, who was up here telling us about, though, too, is you guys like you grew up around NFL guys. You grew up seeing them come back to the community.
It's always been great, and they the ones who show you, you know, it is a way out. It is always reachable. So that's what I try to, pour back into the young guys.
Speaking of the young guys, the young QB looking down the field. Oh, my goodness. What a catch.
Eric
you
McFarland
killing me.
again.
Only
making
a freshman,
big play.
Man. Yo, this kid is impressive. He get the comparisons for Tyreek Hill for a reason. Super fast off that line. Catches a bullet. That's a grown man catch right there.
That's right. And the thing about McFarland, typically he's known for his speed down the field, creating separation. But when he can develop this intermediate part of his game, catching those balls in traffic.
Good defense. I couldn't really comment on the other stuff because it was SFE doing stuff.
There you go.
So,
Okay, to say it was good defense.
Yeah, I would just say it was, even though he dropped the ball, we can still say it was.
Are you a big fan of throwing up that giant incompletion sign in the wide receiver's face whenever the quarterback just missed it?
The seatbelt.
The seatbelts when the quarterback just missed the throw.
Yeah, you got to always get in his head, even though it had nothing to do with you. It don't matter if I yell from 20 yards away. I'm gonna feel like I had something to do with it.
I guess it didn't work on that one.
Yeah, it didn't work on that one.
SFE putting 7 up on the board.
Dakota Garant, the 4-star wide receiver out of Harper Woods, Michigan. Got draped all over him, does not matter. Touchdown for SFE. It's a battle in South Florida. It's going to get intense out here. Man.
You can see, just look at the sideline, man. The coaches going at it, and they probably coach at the same school. So.
Speaking of coaches, Tom Schuler is one of the best trash talkers I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Give us a breakdown. Do we come up with this stuff the night before the game, or is this just who he is?
That's just who he is. Imagine being a corner or a safety on his sideline. Like, that is crazy. They could catch a slant or an out route, something simple, and he's still going to try to get in your head.
Dia Bell. He's back in the game trying to put some points up on the board for Raw Miami.
Right here, he's got so much room.
Man.
And that is a first down. Dia Bell giving his Raw Miami team a chance to advance to win. Hey, Mo, the wins are picking up crazy right now. Tell me, how hard is it making those perfect passes with the wind picking up like this, throwing against it?
No, it's definitely tough. As a quarterback, I always say I'd prefer to throw into the rain than the wind, just because it alters the course of the football so much.
Yeah, this wind started out of nowhere, man.
Out of nowhere. As soon as Cam got up here, the wind started blowing from all types of directions, man.
Exactly.
But Dia's adjusting, right? He's not necessarily taking shots when he doesn't have to.
Oh, there it is.
As he does right now.
He takes a shot.
As he takes a shot.
Easy money.
Wide open, Jordan Clay. Touchdown, the 4-star receiver out of San Antonio, Texas. How about that? A Texas boy getting a touchdown.
Oh, no, yeah, it's a Texas commit throwing to a Texas boy. You know what we do in Texas out here in South Florida? We make our impact anywhere we are, you know?
You see where he came to get their quarterback at, South Florida.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
He could have stayed home to win something, man. He had to get on that road, Kieran. Man, we got a tie ball game, 14-14.
This win is going crazy.
It's picked up out of nowhere. It's going with Neiman Lawrence right here, so I'm taking a shot immediately.
Yeah. And have you heard anything from Neiman? Same high school, Miami Northwestern.
We got a few guys out here.
Yeah, the head coach is Teddy Bridgewater as well. I was wondering, have you talked to Teddy?
Did he catch
Yeah, I've been
it?
talking to Teddy.
Yes,
yeah, I
he
went
did.
out to the spring game, and their spring practice is looking great.
Yeah. How did Neiman look, quarterback?
It's a good competition, quarterback competition over there, and it's going to be, I guess, great for Neiman, too, because you got the quarterback from last year, Warren States with him, and then you got Neiman coming in, sophomore, so it's going to be great competition.
Absolutely. One of the top prospects in the country, leading one of the top 7-on-7 teams in the country as well.
Absolutely, man. Great field possession right now for SFE as they're trying to punch it in and take the lead in this game. Only a little bit over 3 minutes left. No flag on the play right there.
Tried to get to that one right there.
And look, he's talking crazy to him right now, Cam. What you teaching these kids, man?
Hey, man, you got to get in their head, man. Anytime you make a play, you got to make it known.
He nearly brought that one in right there. That was a bit crazy.
We seen that RWE bro get a catch like that. That was crazy.
And SFE, this is a gotta-have-it game for them to have a chance to make it to tomorrow because of how slow their start's been. But right here.
Oh,
got it.
Ooh.
They went at him
Very
again.
close.
And Cam, we talk about all the time, schematically, it's so hard to score in the low red zone in 7-on-7 and in football with pads. Can you kind of speak to that as a defender a little bit?
The field gets shorter, so it gets wider, and it's kind of hard for the quarterback to see because everything is all jumbled up. You got the D-line right there, linebackers right there, DBs right there. So just how it's hard for y'all, it's hard for us too because that's when a bunch of rub plays come in. That's when misdirections happen. And once again, everything's jumbled up inside your eyesight. So.
Oh, and through about 3 players' hands, it looked like again.
Everybody got their hand on that one, Kieran. Nobody came down with it. Huge 4th down. Can Raw Miami get a stop?
Get a stop.
This is what I wanted to see. As we know, Raw Miami has one of the best offensive teams in the country, but can they make defensive stops?
Yeah.
That's what it's going to take for them to win.
They have all the talent in the world. When I talked to Jose, their team owner, he said we have 2 of the best freshmen in the country. Not only Bryson Wright on offense, he said A1, Amir Sears, #1. You see him in the middle of the field right here. He's going up against one of his best friends, too, and Neiman Lawrence, the quarterback. They like talking a lot of trash to each other.
They need to stop now. It'll change a lot.
Let's go!
Big interception.
Football nearly hits us in the booth. And what a start for our Raw Miami.
Cam, you gotta love that.
That's how them boys get.
Come on, man. The huge interception from the DB Blake Stewart, the 4-star junior out of Atlanta, Georgia. He had 4 interceptions on the season, and there go another one. Way to read the odds of the QB, jump the pass, and just like that, they have a chance to take control of this ball game.
I like the way these Florida boys get
Looking
down,
just
man.
like Cam Kitchens out there, reading Neiman Lawrence's eyes, and just young quarterback, right? You got to know that. You got to start looking the defenders off, especially down there, like you were saying, not enough space to be able to do that.
Yeah. Huge down right now. If Raw Miami scores, they also get the ball. Oh! That could have been really bad.
And that was Chase Calicut coming downhill,
Hey, 99
trying to make a play.
Weekend,
Chase Calicut, one of the best players in the country, the 4-star safety who just committed to UGA Live here on OT7. I mean, he's huge, 6'3", 195, and he's tied with 3 interceptions, including a big Big 10 and a Big 7.
Yep, fresh commit to Georgia, did it on Friday.
Yeah, they got themselves another one. They got KJ Bolden now, the freshman All-American.
Oh, and an uncharacteristic
He heard the footsteps of Chase.
Chase coming downhill, man.
Hey, that's a big boy, man. He heard the footsteps. Even the freshman sensation got a little slippery right there, man.
I was talking to some of the guys from Tucson Turf. Earlier today, he had a game-winning interception. They said it was like he was floating in the air. I've never seen anything like it.
Chase Calicut is everywhere, but
one of the best players out of Texas, no doubt. Unbelievable talent. And look, they have so much size and range here in the defensive backfield for SFE.
55 seconds left, 3rd and 20. Here we are. You got one of the best quarterbacks in the country with Bell. He's a 5-star. The best you can get. Takes a look, got a man.
Oh, is he in?
And he's
in. Big play Clay. Jordan Clay, one of the best jump ball receivers in the entire country.
He's seen to make a play every time he
Every time.
He said 50-50 balls is 90-10 with him. That's a great catch. and able to keep that. That's good on Sunday right there, Cam.
Sundays. That's good on your football field, Cam.
Got both of them in there.
And notice that was away from Chase Calicut. I think they're going to start doing that more often.
Part of the game plan.
Yeah.
See what they do here. First down, easy completion, but that clock is ticking. Got to use some clock management right here.
We need to take some time off so we don't get the ball back to SFE, man.
Yeah, I think with 40 seconds, you have the entire offense at your disposal. They don't. They do need to have a sense of urgency, try to get this ball out of bounds. A completion inbounds probably isn't worth it right here.
No.
Let's see what he decided to do. Diabell, they wasting some time right now. Trying to dwindle down the clock.
Robert, right here.
Robert Ortega.
Trying to get out of bounds.
Yeah.
If they can be able to, they got to rush to the line right here.
Yeah,
it's situational football.
I think Dia needs to have that awareness next time. Need to push it outside.
They're still lollygagging right now. Got to get to the line.
They're going to only have enough time for one play, most likely.
Yeah.
Throws it up to the young guy. Can't get it.
They're going to have time for one more.
Not mad at it.
On a fourth down.
Okay. Walk me through this, Mo. You got your 5-star, one of the most impressive quarterbacks in the country. Need a touchdown. Score here. You get the ball back so you can make a huge, huge deficit. Get this league going. What should we be looking for?
Absolutely. I think you want to target size. Where's our mismatch on the field? And you alluded to it earlier, Kieran. Jordan Clay, big play Clay. I mean, 6'4" out of San Antonio, Texas. When they need a jump ball situation, they go to him.
He does it every time, it feels like.
Keep your eyes on Calvin Russell, too, man. He's a 5-star for a reason. He's 6'5".
Going over top.
Oh, great defensive play in SFE. Breaks it up. My goodness. Fellas, what an amazing first half of OT7 playoff football right here on NFL Network. Cam, I appreciate you for joining us, brother. I'm going to let you get back with your Raw Miami
Yeah, I got to go
family.
coach him up, man.
Fellas, what a game we just seen. I mean, the first half was absolutely amazing. Don't go anywhere. Let me tell you something right now, baby. This is the best place in the world to be if you enjoy football. Some of the brightest, youngest stars that we have. And a lot of these guys on both of these rosters will be playing on NFL Network again. Just for another team.
No, absolutely.
100%.
Maybe even the guy who just caught the ball, the 14-year-old freshman phenom, Bryson Wright. He's Offensive Player of the Year for OT7. And it seems like he just plays even better when the lights are on. Such a comfortable target here for quarterback Diabell, the 5-star Texas Longhorn commit.
And speaking of guys that could play in the NFL, Tom's with a guy who's currently doing it now. What up, baby?
Thank you, Snipe. We had to see what happened on that play first. I'm here with Coach Geno Smith with SFE Las Vegas Raiders quarterback, but now more importantly, coach of SFE. How's it going? How's it been being a coach?
It's fun. It's a little stressful, a little more stressful than I thought it would be, but it's fun. The kids are having fun, so it's all good.
There's been a lot of trash talk out here between SFE and Raw. Was that expected? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I mean, I put a whooping on a couple of their coaches back in the day, so they trying to get some get back. But, you know, it's all fun and games, so we enjoying our time here.
And you're working with young quarterback Neiman Lawrence, SFE quarterback right now. What are some of the things you've been telling him and that you're seeing from him?
Special kid, man, special player. He's so young. He's only going to get better. You know, he's got a really live arm. He can see the field well, and he's a playmaker. So he just got to keep growing, keep being himself.
And last question, Coach. You got a lot of talent from this organization. Yourself, obviously. We got Jeremiah Smith, Ohio State receiver right now. Brandon Ennis, a lot of great guys. What makes SFE so special?
Man, I think it's just the collection of parents, man, and great guidance that we have. Really some great people in the leadership roles. And just the kids, man. Special kids, great athletes, and they're all doing great.
All right, Coach. I know it's stressful. Get back to it, all right? Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Amazing job down there, Tom. You know, one thing I think about when players have an alma mater, if you really want to know if they enjoyed their time, do they come back, right?
Yeah.
Especially college. Do you see them guys come back in the offseason, work, give game to the younger guys? SFE and Raw Miami have a very rich tradition of the successors of the program coming back and giving game and tutelage to the younger players.
Absolutely. It means so much to these kids to come out of these programs producing all-pro level talent at the next level. And if you're Neiman Lawrence, your high school quarterback coach, head coach is Teddy Bridgewater, and your 7-on-7 coach is Geno Smith. What that does for your development is absolutely insane. He's just a freshman. What he's going to be as a senior, as a final product, as a prospect, is going to be beyond anyone else in the country.
And it feels good to watch these NFL guys come back and give that, teach those lessons.
not to mention his OT7 commentator is Mo Hassan. I mean, he's stacked up right now. That's a crazy resume.
And he's got Jukum Jones, too.
I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I was a Church League legend, Pop Warner Pro.
What about Hold'em Hickey Zipple, you know?
Yeah, Kieran, I don't know if you really are on the same type of caliber as me and Mo.
I don't know if those knees are still together, brother.
Yeah, every time you bend down, it sounds like you stepped on a bag of chips, Kieran.
It sounds like a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah. But you're really good at broadcasting games.
Yeah, bro, you're good at this.
You're really good, man. Actually, go ahead, call a game, man. You're really good.
Dia Bell rolls out.
Yep.
Yay. Oh, my goodness.
If you would have threw a pick on that conversation, that would have been insane. Nothing like having fun with your guys watching some high school football. Man, these guys are light years ahead of what high school football used to be. Even guys like Patrick Peterson, who was up here joining us the last game. OT7 has invented an environment where some of the best players in the country can compete amongst their peers. You know what they say, Mo? Iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely, there's no doubt. And if you're Dia Bell, right, you're going to be the future of the SEC, the future of the Texas Longhorns when you're going against a guy like Chase Calicut back there, who might be one of the top safeties in the country at Georgia, just committed yesterday. Iron sharpens iron. These guys are becoming better sooner. It wouldn't be surprised to me if Dia gets to Texas and starts as a freshman, especially if Arch leaves early.
Wow. Arch is not leaving after this year. But, I mean, like, that'd be amazing, though. I agree.
But we've seen guys like DJ Lagway come through OT7, did the same thing, now starting as a true freshman, one of the top quarterbacks in the conference as well.
Yeah. DJ Lagway had the craziest rocket of an arm I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how big DJ Lagway was.
Last year it was Bryce Underwood, and he might start this year as well.
And another incompletion. These defenses are stepping up right now. The trash talk has just gotten better.
The trash talk is on an all-time high. I guarantee you two things. Def Texas and not wanting to miss the second half of this game. Come back for OT7 football. 1 and 2 make this game very interesting, fellas.
Yeah.
They got to win this.
No, you're good. I'm glad you asked. Ball's gone.
Oh, my goodness.
We're seeing a lot of good defense. I mean, that first half was a touchdown at the touchdown, but now teams are getting stops.
We are seeing a game and a half from Samari Howard right now. They have been targeting him nonstop. He's going gloveless out there, and he's letting it known that he's locking everybody up right now.
He's got a tough task. That's the number one receiver in the country, Tristan Keys, across from him.
I mean, it's been Tristan Keys, it's Eric McFarland, it's Dakota Garant. Like, it doesn't matter who he has. They're all top receivers in the country in their class. And he's doing a great job of defending them.
Great pass, easy completion as they move up the field. This SFE team is stacked with some of the best high school football players from around the country. Fellas, when we look at both of these rosters, it's no secret there's a lot of talent here in South Florida. But between these two teams, we probably got about 20 NFL players. It's
definitely.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
100%. And the craziest thing is you got guys that are NFL size already. When you look at Tristan Keys, #1 wide receiver in the country. The dude's like 6'2", 6'3". Look at the range right there. And there he is in the end zone. Wait, I mean, come on, guys.
Perfect timing.
Look at him right there. No gloves. Doesn't matter. Over the middle. He has every single tool you want an elite wide receiver to have. The size, the speed, the hands. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it feels like LSU gets these guys just about every year. The mold of the big, athletic body who can make tough catches. The yards after catch, in this case, Neiman Lawrence trusts him over the middle, extends, and then just explodes through 2 defenders. He is the next guy in line in Baton Rouge.
He ain't even had no gloves, though. Just snagged it out of the air, barehanded. How do you do? Wow.
That's unfair. They can't keep getting away with this.
It's them in Ohio State, really. It's gotten kind of crazy.
And now we have our first money drive of the game.
Wow.
A touchdown on this drive will be 10 points instead of 7. Tom Schuler, the head coach of this Raw Miami team, known for taking chances, taking risks, and clear to say this is a chance in the wrist right here.
Yeah, no, definitely a bit of a risk. Their offense hasn't been in too much rhythm.
I tell you why I like it. It feels like all the momentum's going SFE. It's a low-scoring game. I like the preemptive element of this. You get this, you take control of this football game.
See what they decide to do here.
A little play action.
Bell got a wide open man across the middle. He's going to get some yards after the catch.
Oh, that's
my
a big
goodness,
play.
That's an easy first down, helping Raw Miami with a chance to advance to win. Meanwhile, my guy Overtime Tom is now locked in with the TD man himself, Tristan Keys.
Thank you, Snipe. Down here with the #1 wide receiver in the country, Tristan Keys. An amazing touchdown there. Take me through what happened.
I had a crossing route. The Mike was trying to play too low. Got over top him, got to green grass, and just at that point you catch the ball and gotta get up the field.
I think you guys got a little interception here. Get back to it, Tristan. This sideline's going crazy, fellas.
An interception on a money drive. That is a huge, and I do mean huge play by the defense.
Oh my.
Wow.
Interception there puts a huge wrinkle in the offensive scheme for Raw Miami and Coach Tom Schuler.
It's the first big mistake from Bell this game. Nasir McCoy, the 4-star DB. He's got Bama, Oregon, Georgia, and I can see why. He just reads his eyes over the middle. You can't be late over the middle of the field. That is a golden rule at the quarterback position. And look, they capitalized right there.
Oh my goodness, what
massive
a
play.
My goodness, Nasir McCoy with the interception. The junior from Beaufort, Georgia, 4-star. He got looks from Bama, Oregon, UGA, Ohio State, you name it. And to add insult to injury, SFE will use their money drive to take a chance to go up 31-14 and make this game almost out of reach, fellas.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because SFE all day yesterday and today underperforming, right?
Yep.
We knew what their potential was.
Oh, Jabari!
He's got him!
Mo Hassan said Raw Miami was a favorite to win the whole thing, even though they only won one game. What you thinking now, Mo? Oh, God.
Oh, and they're talking so much right now. The entire team celebrating. They're everywhere.
Oh,
SFE trying to show they're still the kings of South Florida.
Coach Geno Smith's in everyone's face. It is an absolute scene here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh, man.
You can tell. Wow. You can tell these two teams really want to win.
Yeah.
Every big play, a lot of jaw-jacking and mouth-smacking.
Oh, no, I love it. The funniest
Tom
thing
knows
is,
what's going on down there. Tom, where you at, man?
Hey, guys, I'm down here with the ref. We had about, are you about to throw another flag? We have about 1,000 flags on the field. What happened?
Well, looks like we've got a helmet thrown into the stands. We got the whole team comes on the field after they score, which is fantastic, but can't do that. So we're going to have penalties, offsetting penalties on both teams. We're going to take the ball at the 10, and we're going to move along.
that's what I like to hear.
Only at OT7, fellas.
Hey, this guy's a star.
Only at OT7.
Hey, never go to any other ref but him. I love that guy.
Get this guy a contract, Tom.
Honestly.
Crying out loud.
The funniest thing about them scoring that touchdown is all of them running in each other's faces and then dapping each other up laughing afterwards. They got to see each other in high school practice on Monday.
Literally.
This is South Florida football, ladies and gentlemen.
Where else would you rather be? Now, Bell, Mo, we mentioned it. How do you come back after making a mistake? You do an amazing job by marching all the way down the field, making a key mistake. Now, if you're one of the best quarterbacks in the country, which he is, do you have short-term memory? Do you still believe in your reads? Do you still believe in your arm strength? And do you still believe in your receivers?
Absolutely, Snap. I think this is what separates the good, the average, and the great quarterbacks. And Bell, if he's going to live up to his expectation as the big 5-star Texas commit, it's drives like this, it's games like this, where he rallies the team around him, he finds the completions to get the offense into rhythm, just like that, easy completions, let's move the ball down the field. This is what it's going to take at the next level if you want to win a national championship.
Yeah, but without the money drive, though, Raw Miami is in such a hole. I mean, they need to score right here. They need to stop. And then they need to essentially score again onside play.
Yeah.
You got to score quick right here if you want a chance to come back in this game, though.
We do have an onside play. I'll break down the rules to you if it comes down to it. Bryson Wright across the middle, giving his Raw Miami team a first down, helping his team advance to win. They need everything they can get right now, but if they're smart, they'll use some clock because you cannot use the onside play unless it's 2 minutes or under, fellas. And they got a lot of time to just kind of tick right now. If you coach Tom Schuler, you want to make sure, as they know, let that clock tick right now. Very smart from this Raw Miami team, because if you score quickly, it really hurts you because you're not allowing yourself to get a chance to get the football back, which will ultimately bring you back in this game.
Absolutely. So far, it's peach tape. Like you just said, you want to score under that 2-minute mark. They're taking their time. This is a perfect job here by Dia Bell, quarterback and head coach, or offensive coordinator rather, Tommy Schuler, taking and dicking and dunking down the field rather than taking shots.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Now the only thing is, do you pass up a wide open touchdown if you get it? I think you have to, because it doesn't mean anything.
You have to. It's game over if you score above 2 minutes right here. That's perfect.
Perfect pass, and that's going to allow them to get this thing under 2 minutes. But he don't have a lot of chances to put in the end zone, so you still got a lot of pressure because you had to waste about 2 downs just to allow you to be around the time to get there. Now, 2 chances, you're fairly close, but as Cam mentioned, the field is shrunk. A lot of your plays, the things that work, can't even use. See what they go here. Rolls out.
Right there.
Oh, touchdown. Calvin Russell, the huge 6'5", 195-pound receiver, number 3 in this class. And now, fellas, we got a ball game. Raw Miami will get the ball back for an onside play.
And listen, I've seen Raw Miami play a lot of football. I've seen a lot of games that they look like they were completely out of, and I've watched them come back and make a game out of a lot of games, okay? So right here, if I'm SFE, what are you doing? Are you sitting at the 20? Are you trying to protect the end zone? What's the strategy here, Mo Hassan?
I don't think it matters. They're down 10.
I think defensively,
to not let them pick
on
this
this
up.
onside play, I think defense is trying to get too cute. I think you just run your base stuff.
Okay.
And the onside play rules here, the OT7 is pretty simple. Raw Miami will get the ball on their 10-yard line. They have to make it to the opposite 20 for a chance to play. Imagine it as a huge 4th down, and the first down is the 20-yard line. If they get it, they continue to play normal football. If they don't, their drive is over.
Gotta be able to get this thing off quickly. There's over interception!
Oh my goodness, it's a pick 7.
SFE putting the game to bed. South Florida still runs through this program you see on your screen right here. Unbelievable performance after a really rough weekend. You see Gino talking to him right now. It's still all SFE in Miami.
That's right. SFE showing why they remain the premier program in South Florida and possibly still the nation. They won the championship last year. They come up with a massive victory here. Darius Hughes right there, the safety, the Florida State commit, making the clutch play when his team needs it most.
And now, fellas, that just might do it. Coach Tom Schuler, he's outraged. He can't believe it. He's been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and this game is officially over. I cannot believe my eyes. Raw Miami will fall short of the victory, and SFE will come away victorious. Oh my goodness, what a game right here on NFL Network. SFE 38, Raw Miami